Donald Trump appeared on Morning Joe earlier today, and the discussion about the Clintons came up, and he exposed many of the disasters they have caused to our country. Here it is for you.
We don't need low energy.
You're suggesting the same thing about Hillary now. Does Hillary?
No, I tell you what,
Is she low energy?
Hillary's low energy, but she doesn't have the strength or the stamina. Take a look. She goes.
What do you mean by that?
She doesn't have the strength. Look, our country's in trouble. We owe $19 trillion. We got borders that are leaking all over the place. We don't know what the hell we're doing. Our crime rate is up. Everything is going bad. And then on top of it, you have ISIS. You have a military that's decaying. You look at what's going on with our military.
Right.
You need a person with tremendous strength and stamina. She doesn't have the stamina.
Shown that as
No, I don't think so at all.
As First Lady?
Well, look, we're talking about now.
Senator?
We're not talking about then. Look. As Secretary of State, she was a disaster. I agree. She traveled a lot. So what does she do on the plane? She sleep? Okay, you know, it's not that hard to travel if you're traveling in a beautiful United States plane. But Hillary doesn't have the strength or the stamina to take on our enemies. We have enemies. Even in trade, if you look at China, I consider that a friendly enemy, okay? Because they're killing us in trade. $500 billion last year we had a deficit with China in our deals because we have people that don't know what they're doing. We have people, we have donors that get the job. Our trade representatives are almost as incompetent as our president.
Because they get the jobs based on who they contribute
Sure,
to.
that's the way the system works, and it's no good. I will have the greatest business, you know, we have the greatest business people in the world. I will have the greatest business men and women in the world. I already know who they are. In church, like, I'll take a Carl Icahn, who's already endorsed me. I'll say, Carl, good luck. Handle China.
Thank you.
All you have to do is go back and do your broadcast. You'll be very happy, okay?
Yeah.
The end result will be we will do very well. We have the best in the world. We don't use them.
Let me ask you about the Clintons. 2 days ago, the Clinton team said they were going to punch back. They were going to fight you. There was this back and forth as Hillary Clinton suggested that you were sexist. You responded using her words against her husband. It seems, if you look at the Clintons yesterday on the campaign trail, they backed down. Is that how you see it?
Well, I don't see it anyway. I just look.
But they're not attacking you anymore.
I was attacked 9 times during the debate.
Right.
Hillary called me sexist, that I had an inclination. What does she know about me? I had an inclination. When she said that, I said, well, your husband's now campaigning. It's open season. Now, if he wasn't campaigning, maybe it would be different. And if he weren't a past president, it would be totally different. It would be, you know, I'd leave the spouse out of it. But he's now campaigning for it. So all I did was, you know, recite history. Don't forget, he lost his law license. He wasn't allowed, he was impeached. He wasn't allowed to practice law. He settled for a tremendous amount of money. I mean, you know, there's a lot of things going on there. And she calls me sexist.
But haven't they backed down? Hillary won't even respond.
Yeah, it looked like they backed down. I don't call it that because tomorrow they can start it up. I'm just saying this. It's fair game. When they attack me, I'm going to attack them. Now, if they don't, I would leave that off the table.
You're saying today you're only going to bring up Bill Clinton's past history as a possible sexual harasser if she accuses you of being sexist.
Sure, that's just what it's all about. That was what it was.
Right.
Had nothing to do with ISIS. Now, with ISIS, she lied. Because she said, ISIS did a video,
But if she
and that was a long
attacked,
time
but
ago.
I just want to clear this up because the press is having a field day here. They're not getting it right.
I haven't noticed
So if
you're having a field day. I haven't noticed.
No.
In all fairness to the press, maybe the first time in my life.
Suddenly you like the press.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
They're starting to get it. They're actually starting to get it.
So what I'm saying is, I just want to be very clear, and a lot of people want to hear this. So if Hillary Clinton attacks you on economics or on foreign policy, then Bill Clinton's not fair game in that realm.
Yeah.
It's only if she accuses you of being sexist.
Now, he would be fair game if he did something or said something having to do with foreign policy and other things that I would have disagreed with.
But you wouldn't attack him
I
on
wouldn't
personal
need to. No,
front.
I wouldn't need to.
Okay.
There's so many things I can attack them on. I mean, you look at Iran, you look at the Iran deal, you look at so many of these things that took place. In 2009, Iran was ready to explode. We could have overthrown Iran just by giving some support to the protesters. They were protesting a little bit of support, a little bit of help.
Why didn't
Barack
Obama and Hillary Clinton step in and support the protesters who were getting shot in the street by the mullahs?
Because they made a mistake. Very simple. They made a mistake. That would have been the time. That was the time. The energy was there. Everything was there to take it and to just make it a totally different place. And now we have to live with it. And then on top of it, he doubles down by giving them 150 billion and making this terrible deal. And by the way, we don't get our prisoners back. Okay, and now they want to negotiate. Now they want to start a brand new negotiation for the prisoners, and they said, we want a lot. Can you believe it? These people are incompetent.
Okay, so moving forward.